And as we've been learning through the last couple of months, we're reflections of who God is. And God has this nurturing quality. He is a nurturer. We've learned that one of his names, El Shaddai, can mean the many-breasted one. He is the El Shaddai, the one that brings us under his wings and close to his breast. He's the hen that brings the little chicks together. He's our comforter. He's one that knows how to nourish, to feed, to comfort, to bring in close. And so I really want to focus on the nurturing part of a mom and how powerful nurture is. So, of course, it starts in the womb. As soon as we know we're having a baby, we eat differently. We change habits. We start taking care of the baby. We speak to the baby. We pray. We sing. But as soon as that baby is born, what a bond takes place. In those first 6 weeks, they bond through smell, they bond through touch, they bond through taste. So they need to taste us, they need to smell us, they need to be swaddled, they need to be touched. And this is such a beautiful bond of looking into each other's eyes. It's such a powerful bond. So we're all born without a joy center. It hasn't been developed yet. We were created for joy. We were created to have this joy center in our brain developed. It's actually a scientific part of our brain. It's in the right orbital prefrontal cortex of our brain, and it's undeveloped, but the more a baby is nurtured, swaddled, held, delighted in, this joy center grows and builds and increases and gets stronger. When a baby turns 3 months, the baby is able to start focusing more on the eyes of the one holding. And they'll typically look into the left eye for approval. And so the more the mom or the dad or whoever's caring for the baby looks into that face and smiles and shows delight in that baby, the stronger that joy center becomes in the brain. It's so fascinating. In the first 12 months of a baby's life, their biggest motivator is joy. If they know they're bringing you joy by trying to crawl or turn over or walk, they're going to want to do it. They're very motivated by joy. So as our kids grow, they really need to be in that loving, stable environment where they feel important, where they feel seen, where they feel heard. If they feel like they're important in your delight, not because of what they do, not because of performance, and that's really an important piece of this, that our kids know that we are important, we are valued, not but for what we can do or how we perform, but because of who we are. We're a delight. And so as our kids are truly nurtured in that kind of environment, they grow up with really healthy self-esteems. They have a really good self-image. They really have a healthy identity. They're able to have healthy boundaries in their relationships, and they're able to regulate their emotions. So when trauma comes to our kids, which is inevitable, they are able to come back to joy. They are able to regulate their emotion because they grew up in this safe environment. They're able to come back to joy. So isn't it awesome that God really put in the center of us this need for joy, the center for joy? He created us for joy. We go back to the Garden of Eden. He created us for bliss. He created us to walk with him, to be his delight, to walk in joy. We were created for joy. So nurture brings that. It brings a stability. Joy brings us stability, and joy brings us strength, right? So that's a powerful thing about nurture that moms get to bring to our kids.